In this video we want to look at how to hire high-performing staff first time, every time. Now, hiring new staff is risky, especially when you're a small business. If you appoint the wrong person, and it could reduce your sales, upset your customers, and ultimately damage your business. And the truth is, it only takes one wrecking ball to drag other staff members down. So this is a business critical area, and therefore it's important that you make good hiring decisions every time. To make good decisions, you really need to work with good data. Unfortunately, the data that we traditionally work with when recruiting, the CV, is deeply flawed and often contains what's often referred to as alternative facts. The truth is that the CV may not be dead, but it certainly behaves that way. And this is why PeopleMaps developed the Small Business Pro personality profiling package for recruitment. This is a suite of personality profiling tools that will help you make better hiring decisions. This will remove much of the guesswork and the risk inherent when recruiting. It will reduce your direct and indirect costs of recruiting and save you months of wasted effort. So how do you hire the best candidates? If you want to hire a candidate that will stick to the job and do it better than anyone else, then you simply need to hire naturals. You see, there are two types of candidate. There are naturals and there are forced fits. Naturals will outperform forced fits and will stick it out longer. So how do you spot a natural? Well, to spot a natural, you need to have two important pieces of data. One, you need to have a psychological profile of the work environment that you are actually offering. And two, the personality type of the candidate. You need to know that too. Now, Success Profile Builder will show you exactly what your naturals look like. So now you know what you're actually looking for. You know what success looks like. Now you compare your candidates to your success profile and only need to interview the ones that most closely resemble your success profile. So how do you interview candidates? Well, the truth is that most people have no training or are quite poor at interviewing candidates, especially if you work in a small business. Let's face it, it's not something that we do very often in a small business, so we don't really get much practice. But with Interview Pro, you will be able to interview candidates like a mind reader and like an expert. What this does, this is a personality report, but it's designed specifically for interviewing candidates. So it tells you about the candidate and their personality. It gives you very specific questions to ask that really get the candidate to explore their issues, the personality issues that you really want to talk about. And it also tells you what to look for in their answers. It contains several personality gauges, like this example here. So you can see at a glance whether someone is falling into the natural category or whether they're likely to be a forced fit. The better the score, the higher the score, generally speaking, the better the candidate. Now, even the most inexperienced interviewer will be able to conduct an insightful and revealing interview using Interview Pro. And there's a whole range of report designs within Interview Pro that you can choose from. So no matter what job role you're looking at, there'll be a report design that is ideal for that job role. If you're in any doubt as to which one, generally speaking, you pick the general one. There is a general report which will cover anything that's not covered in the exact job title type ones that you see here. So how to prevent new starts from quitting and get high performance fast from your new employees. Now, a couple of facts we should be aware of. Many people quit their job, especially in the first 6 months, which is when most people quit, ironically, because they're simply forced fits, i.e. we've hired the wrong person in the first place. Regardless of what their skills say, regardless of what their qualifications and their work experience is, if they find that your environment is incompatible with their personality, they will experience this like a forced fit. So we can solve this problem, of course, by hiring more naturals. The second reason that people quit, and this probably comes down to the Gallup research survey. There was a great big Gallup research survey that cited where 51% of people cite their manager as being the reason that they quit their job. Now that's pretty harsh, and there's probably more reasons to that, because of course the manager is usually the one delivering bad news. It's usually the face of the company, so they probably get more flack than they rightly deserve. However, this is what the survey is telling us. So managing people is a tough job, and it requires a lot of subtle skills. There's a lot of psychology involved when you're dealing with people. This is why PeopleMaps developed Onboarding Pro. We want to help managers with their new employees, and so we developed Onboarding Pro. Now, Onboarding Pro is like the user manual. So if you buy a washing machine, you get a user manual. You buy any piece of equipment, you get an operating manual with it. But when you take on something as complex as a new employee, you don't get anything. So this is what Onboarding Pro is to replace. Onboarding Pro really is the user manual for new employees, and it's designed to help line managers get the best from their new employee, and to do it fast so they can hit the ground running and get the very best from their new employees. So how much is this whole package? Well, you can get a single vacancy pack for as little as £99. That's it. You simply sign up, buy your credits, and you get credits for Successful Profile Builder. You get credits for Interview Pro, so you can interview all your shortlist, and you get credits for Onboarding Pro, so that you get a report on your new employee. And if you're hiring more than one person, then you can buy the 3 vacancy pack for £199, which gives you even more discount. And this, I say, includes even more credits. But before you buy anything, we would encourage you to simply try it for yourself. Try it for simply £10. Try it for £10 and read for yourself just how accurate the report is. Don't take our word for this. When you sign up for a £10 credit, you get full access to your control room, and you get an Interview Pro credit so that you can actually do the questionnaire, experience it as a candidate would experience it, and read your own Interview Pro report yourself. You can choose from the entire range. You pick the one you want to read, and then do the questionnaire and read your own report, and you judge just how accurate the report is. So buy your trial pack right now for just £10, and you will get 1 Interview Pro credit, so you can read your report. You get full access to the control room and all its features. You can view samples, so you can view a sample of the Onboarding Pro. You can view samples of any of the Interview Pro range, so you can see what's in each report before you decide to allocate and use up your credit. You'll be able to access and see and complete the questionnaire. You can complete the questionnaire, have as many people as you like complete the questionnaire, because you're not charged for anyone completing the questionnaire. So you can't spend money accidentally. It doesn't matter how many candidates you receive, you're only charged for the actual reports you open. You'll also be able to customize the application form. So at the end of the questionnaire, you're given either a short registration form, or you can customize that and make it a full-blown job application form, and we'll show you how you can do that. You'll be able to upload your logo to the questionnaire landing page and to the reports. And of course, there's a free quick start video guide so that you can be up and running and using this service within a matter of minutes. It really is designed to be self-service. It's very straightforward to use, but you also get full support. So if you have any questions at any point, you simply ask the question, raise the ticket, and someone from PeopleMaps will be right back to you and solve your problem. The system is easy to use. It was designed to be self-service and easy to use. So you will be up and running in a few minutes. That's how quickly you are. So if you're looking for an answer and you're interviewing someone later today, not a problem. You can get up and running, and you could use this in your next interview. Even if you've got an interview, if you get a candidate come in the next half hour, you could be up and running and using this service right now. Finally, when you go on and actually buy a credit pack, People Maps provides a money back guarantee. So if there's any reason that what you buy is not what you thought you were going to get, or you're unhappy for any reason, no matter how flimsy, then please get in touch and we will simply give you your money back. This is no questions asked, simply refund your money. So again, this is a risk-free purchase. You have nothing to worry about here. Try it for a tenner. Even when you upgrade and you buy the full pack, it's very cheap. And if you don't like it, you can still ask for your money back. So that's us. Go and try that today. I think you will love what you see in the small business package.